Hello guys, and today it's another not review, but it is on nerf, and it's the top 10 favorite blasters that I have. Do keep in mind that I only have like 15 blasters, so this isn't going to be a long list, or I don't have that many choices. Firstly, an honorable mention is the Fortnite 6SH. This is an amazing blaster, let's be honest. It is a hammer primed, better hammer shot, especially when you remove the back barrel. The only reason why I'm not putting this on the list is because it's not mine but my brother's. If it was mine, it would probably be like in the 4th place, which is pretty good, but it's not my favorite. Okay, to actually get to the list, this list won't include any non-nerf blasters, which should be obvious. And the first one is Echo. You don't trust me? Well, I don't trust myself either. The Echo is in the 10th spot because it's not my favorite, it's nowhere near. But it's okay. I don't really like the mod, it didn't break on me yet. And basically the only things I don't like about this blaster is the horribly small priming grip, which I kinda got used to, and the very light mag release. Actually, I would much rather prefer a Phoenix or a Turbine, but it's alright. And the attachments are fine, the stock is kinda short, but I got used to that. And the Echo is, if you have the Retaliator, you are definitely not going to like this, but at least it has slap fire. Next to the 9th spot, which I actually like this blaster, but for obvious reasons I really won't put it high up on the list, or lower down the list. It is the Nerf Elite 2.0 Volt. Of course, it's just a Fire Strike reskin, a worse Fire Strike reskin at that. It does have a pretty comfortable grip, which is pretty thick because 2 darts. The light, of course, while pretty much useless, it's fun to play with. But mostly why I took it is because I don't want the ace. It shoots pretty well, and sometimes I just put on a scope and shoot away. Of course, obvious problems, it's clipped and glued together, and it's a single shot blast. I mean, the Fire Strike was good because you could put in a stronger spring and a brass barrel, which would make basically a sniper. This, not so much. Basically not at all, but I still do like it. In the 8th spot is the Phoenix. It is a pretty disappointing blaster nonetheless, but it's my first flywheeler and the only normal one. You know already, but the other one is bullpup. Anyways, I think it has a pretty comfortable grip. Only sometimes I have a problem with this like little nut. These nut. The magazine release is pretty hard, but I got too used to it pushing it with my pointer finger. So it's pretty alright. Only problems are when I rev it up on this side, it rubs against the plastic, which is kind of concerning, but at least it still works. And the other problem was, out of the box, it didn't want to hold on magazines real well. It did hold them, but I could pull them out with a bit more force without needing to push the mag release, which is good because this mag release is horrible, but I kinda like it to actually work, this mag release, and I fixed it, so yay. But the biggest problems are, of course, you can't open it up, the screws are horrible. I put in a replacement screw which sticks out. It creaks, which I got used to, unfortunately. The battery is right here, which, ow, but of course I got used to it, again unfortunately, and that actually didn't even take force. Thank Lord, when there's a jam, it's much easier to just pick it out this way than that way, somehow. Yeah. But it's okay for a flywheeler. Of course, the solar charge is not available in my country, and the strife, even if I found it, is going to be €50, which is not worth it. At the 7th spot, we have a bit of a surprise, but not really, is the Alpha Strike Fang. God damn, this is light. It's a 4-shot Smart AR blaster that is from the Alpha Strike line. Pretty normal, and we have a lot of reskins. The Quadfire, the Quadshot is actually the original one, and the Prospect, and the don't even talk about it. There are too many. Even though actually they are not that bad. Actually, I take that bad. Take that bad. This one is good. The other one's trash. For one reason. Other ones, 10 to 15 euro. This, 4 to 7. At the price of basically a Jolt, you can get 4 shots, and mine somehow shoots over 90 feet. I don't know how, but I think the barrels are angled at a bit and they're just pretty strong. So I like it. And it has this black grip, which is just put on and not actually different. But it's good. It doesn't really have any problems, just that it's cheap, but it's a Jolt price. What do you expect? Only thing they could change is to move this priming rod a bit back, like this, not like that. Because like this, you'll sometimes get your fingers stuck, and nobody likes that. At the 6th spot, which is a blaster, I have mixed feelings right now because I didn't use it for very long, is the Commander. But I used it a little bit and I got to like it. Again, it is gosh darn comfortable. I really like this blaster. The trigger is nice, even though it's a leaf spring, and I can tell a difference. This hanger is just so nice, and I know it probably won't fall out of my hands. The grip up here is amazing. The cylinder, the way it rotates is after you fire, I really like. And you can put on a stock attachment, a barrel attachment point, a scope, even though I can only put the Eagle Point scope on without hindering its performance. It is a great blaster. And from 15 to 10 euro, you can't really go wrong with it, just there are better things, of course. But again, it's good and welded and together, and it just messes it up. If it wasn't, then it would be great because you could put in a better spring, a better cylinder like this. It's stuck like this. But I still like it. Okay, up to this point it seems like I'm more dissatisfied with this blaster. Other than the Wolf and the Fang, which seems kind of weird. And trust me, I like these blasters. Just, I don't have much of a choice. In my country of Croatia, we have a serious problem. We are corrupted, the inflation is going super high, and gosh darn, if there was another market crash, we wouldn't even feel it. Well, actually we will, because we import a lot of stuff. Basically, the biggest problem is we do not have Hasbro sending us stuff. We are literally buying stuff off other stores and then selling it at a double of price. What? That is why I got a bit far, so you probably didn't hear me for the last like 5 minutes. Great. But that's why I'll be buying the next blasters from Amazon, including the Punch and the Action Lock Blaster, which is kinda amazing. If it was like a shotgun that I play a game in, and there is like the lever action shotgun, which is a internal magazine. If it was like that, I think it's called Remington. I never had a lever action shotgun, but I think I will extremely like it. Anyways, this video is kinda getting long, so let's go a bit faster. At number 5, we have a blaster that is not really kinda mine, but it is the Modulus Recon Mark II. This is one of the 2 modular blasters, and it's pretty fine. The story about this blaster is my neighbor, which when I moved into this place, we played with my nerf blasters, and he said, "Hey, actually, I know I have a nerf blaster, but it doesn't work." And I was interested. I found this blaster with all the attachments and the magazine. The thing that happened is basically the catch for the magazine was kind of like someone got in and then just mixed it around. I don't know how that happened, but the catch that is inside was turned upside down, so it would slide in very easily, but it wouldn't go out. That was a mess. But I got to fix it. Only problem is I can sometimes like double, triple prime it. But it still feels pretty premium. None of that creaking or cracking. It's pretty good. I mean, it has the best ergonomics. This one is the one which can work with 18 round magazines because of this slit right here. And I mean, it's pretty comfortable and it's compact. It's much more compact than the Echo and much more comfortable. Only plus Echo doesn't do the double prime, and it has slam fire. But nonetheless, this is a great blaster, and other than some obvious usage scuffs, it is a pretty good blaster. And the attachments are too. At 4th place, we have the one and only, and the one I broke a couple of times, the Eagle Point. So what happened? That is a thing I am experiencing time to time. But basically it doesn't catch the spring very well. So I opened it a couple of times, I have to fix it, and I broke a couple of clips on the blaster. I even did an indent, which you can see right here. But still, I love this blaster. It has a nice long stock. It has a comfortable thumb hole grip. This texture on the grip is kinda setting me down, but it's also comfortable. The trigger, even though it's a leaf spring, it's still pretty good. The cylinder is 8 rounds. Yes, I know it's pretty small, but I like this place. And honestly, even though it's all its problems, I still like this blaster, but not as much as other blasters. That is why it's in the fourth place. Next blaster we have is the Mediator. You prime it, fire, and shot. The main reason it's this close, actually because it's this high up, is because this is the first nerf blaster I ever had, other than the Jolt, which I don't really remember where I lost it, but I still remember I had it, and it is the last ever Jolt you will find in Croatia. Not really, but you get what I mean. Of course, this is a big difference. It has a spring, an actual spring. It is comfortable, it is loud, it is moddable. Yeah, it has this horizontal side, and oh my god, I'm getting the first problem, which I don't like about this blaster, but it's still a great blaster. I tried something a bit little stupid. I tried to double spring my blaster. Didn't work. When I went to remove the spring inside was a bit enlonged, which ended up in its being a bit bad. Although that's not even the main problem. The main problem is, for the longest time I had to push mag release to put in a mag, because the magazine catch was in worse. What the hell? This is common? At least to me. Well, me and him. So when I did that, it works fine, and problem. We have a problem. Guys, we have a problem. I sanded down a little bit of the mag. Didn't end so well. The aftermath, that is this 18-round mag, which I think is off-brand. Well, I don't think it, I'm sure. Well, I can't put it inside. It doesn't catch very well. The only reason why I don't care about that is, look at this. This ain't good. It's a problem, yes, but at least it's not a big problem to the other mags. While yes, you can still totally get the mag out like that. At least these are smaller and it's less chance of that happening. But I still very much like this. Okay. Its performance is pretty bad, but I might think I'm the one wrong for that. Okay. Now we are in the top 2, and the next blaster, you are going to probably judge me. Actually, I don't know who I'm even talking to. I don't know if people even watch my videos. I mean, obviously they do, but it's so low in my numbers that I am kind of surprised I didn't stop making videos. Okay. Oh no, it's the warden. This isn't the second most favorite blaster I own, isn't it? It is. The best way to see what this blaster is about is through Barat's video review. It is the updated version, which actually won't break on you. That is great. Things I have to say about it: grip, comfortable. Priming grip, amazing. The going back could be a bit smoother, but okay. The shell, squishy, but hey, when it falls, it will compress some of that and will break on its own, but it didn't break on me, so haha. Fires pretty well. It's a shotgun, which I like. And honestly, I just like the blaster. Biggest reason is no rough cut for me. But I really like this blaster and it won't break on me. One thing about Brad's video is it had a lot of like molding plastic still left on it. Mine doesn't have that. I searched along the whole blaster. Thankfully it doesn't have that, so although you will have to spend like €40 to buy the double defense pack to get one of these, because other way I'm not sure I'm getting the new. But I like it. My favorite blaster. And we all know it's not the Spectre. I like the Spectre. Just it's a bit too big for 5 rounds and it's more like, aha, I can spin it. Oh. It's the Motor Blitz. I have known other than the 6SH, which is not my blaster, and it's definitely not my favorite. That could be this thing. This thing is so cool. I just had a few problems. For example, one time I gave it to a kid. Big mistake. He jammed like 6 darts in the barrel, which I don't know how is even possible. Worst thing is, when I opened it up to clear out the barrel, I accidentally tore one of the wires. Oh no. I don't have a solder, so I can't do that, and I glued the wires to state position, and I had to do it twice. One time I did it completely wrong, and oh shit, I think I might have broken it. Wait a second. I got a bit scared, ain't gonna lie. But it still works. I mean, besides that, it's amazing blaster. Of course, I did do the mod on this barrel, so it I got kablooey, but it still works. Just farts out the air a bit faster. I like the blaster. I mean, it's cool. It's basically a Raven just with the mediator front attachment on. The way I would make this blaster more appealing to me is chop off this segment with the Moto Blitz, the Blitz part, remove the scope, and now you have this Raven with an elonged barrel, and oh my god, how much I would like it. But currently right now it's still pretty great and I like it, and I hope it won't break on me like it did just right now. I was extremely scared. Oh my god, I must set it up on this side where it should let me answer to know why it has done that, but yeah. Now before I go, because this video is 25 minutes long, okay, I'm gonna go fast. I didn't make videos for a long time. It's because of school. I'm 8th grade. I'm going to get to go into high school. I will only be able to make videos when I can, like this, and I have the time. And I really want to, because sometimes I'm just so tired. Just to say, I will save up some money to buy the double punch and the actual block blaster, which I will both very much like. I can already know that. My birthday is going to come soon. I'll probably ask for like the turbo and the flip 32. Probably gonna get some money, buy myself a watch. You know, buy some blasters. Make some videos. But of course, for me to have the money, and you probably aren't even at this part, nobody is. I really want to continue this. I don't know if I would be able to. I'm really liking things to do. Anyways, I hope you like this video, and put in the comments what your favorite blaster or blasters from my top 10 are, and also put in your top 10 or top something, because you probably don't have enough to make the top 10, or you can go more than top 10, top 100. Don't do that, although it would be pretty cool. Anyways, I'm really too long videos. Anyways, my name is Nick C, and bye bye.